My name is Crystal Morris, and I work at Shamrock Trading Corporation, so I actually work with Steve's wife, Lauren. So I think for me, when SKF really got real and when I felt the impact of it the most was this last year when my daughter's teacher at her school, at her preschool, who's a good family friend of ours, she's been a babysitter for us for a long time, and she's young, and I think they don't have a lot of extra, her world got turned upside down when one day they took their daughter to the doctor because she had a small lump and suddenly she has cancer, and now they're thrust into this world of treatments and trying to save their daughter's life. They're thrust in this world of trying to save their daughter's life, and the last thing that they want to think about is having to pay their bills and their rent and everything. But I know that was a concern for them because she was unable to work. So for me, I always thought this was a worthy cause, but then when it hit that close to home and I was able to reach out to Steve, and Steve was able to get her the money and she could pay her rent, I know it took such a burden off of them. And so from then on, I'm like, this is a really important cause that I want to give my time and my money to, and I want my friends to give their time and their money to. But when I would tell them about it, they'd say, it's awesome, this cause is so awesome, but like I've never heard of it before. So that's really why I want to be an ambassador, just kind of spread the word and spread the good news of supporting Kids Foundation. I've taken from SKF, like there's 2 families that have benefited from it, so I want to give back and be able to sort of refill that pot and give it back to other families. I don't want to just take from the organization, I want to help build it back up. I'm drawn to SKF's mission because it's local, I think it's real, and you can see the impact that the organization has on real families in our community. I can't imagine if one of my kids was impacted with cancer, and for me, I'm the primary breadwinner in our house, or we're a 2-income household, and if that happened, one of us would have to quit our jobs, or I don't know what would happen. It's scary, and that financial burden is something I think you shouldn't have to think about when your kids are so sick. So I love that this organization makes that a reality for some families to be able to focus on their kids. During my time working with SKF as an ambassador, I hope that I can spread the word and people will get to know the organization like I have. I hope that we can impact more families, hope we can raise more money, and ultimately just make people's lives easier as their kids battle cancer. I just try to imagine if it was my family, and it's unimaginable. It's something I never want to go through. So it's important that I realize how lucky I am and that that's not something that my family is going through. So to be able to help a family that is going through that is really important. I think everyone needs to realize that. I think everyone thinks like it'll never happen to me and it's too far from home, but it is not. It's happening all around us right here in our local community, and we should do everything we can to help these families that are going through such a hard time.